this is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your comments, and thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. So I was just wondering if anybody wanted to know that Tim Scott really got married. Tim Scott, senator from South Carolina, he's about 55 or 56 years old, trying to get picked to be Donald Trump's vice president. He wasn't picked, so I guess he didn't get married in time. So he proposed to this woman that he claimed he had been dating for a year, and she said yes. And so people were taking bets on whether or not the wedding was really going to come off. Now that Donald Trump picked J.D. Vance, he might have been better off picking Tim Scott, because J.D. Vance, by many accounts, is a disaster. But Tim Scott actually got married this weekend to this woman named Mindy Noce. And my question is, how much in debt is this woman? How bad does she need money? Because, I mean, it had to be a catch somewhere for her to marry Tim Scott. And I'm saying that in not the meanest way, but I'm just saying marrying somebody out of your race and culture who's that old and never been married before and doesn't have children, and nobody knows that he'd ever had a girlfriend before now. So this lady is brave. Now, watch for it. There's probably only one black man content creator who's going to come up with a thumbnail with a black woman crying because Tim Scott married this white woman, trying to make it seem like black women are all upset about Tim Scott marrying this woman, when in fact, black women are just glad it's not them that had to marry Tim Scott. So Fox News reports that Senator Tim Scott marries Mindy Noce in South Carolina ceremony. Senator Tim Scott, Republican, South Carolina, married fiance Mindy Noce Saturday in a South Carolina ceremony. Scott, 58, and Noce, 47, were married at the chapel at Charleston Seacoast Church, according to a local newspaper, The Post and Courier. The Republican senator announced their nuptials afterward in a post on his personal X account on Saturday, just before 9 p.m. Tonight we promise to cherish and nourish each other and our marriage for the rest of our lives, Scott posted. Mindy, you made me the happiest man alive. I love you. The senator then quoted a Bible verse, Matthew 19:6, that reads, "So they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no one separate." I doubt if anybody's going to try. The event saw a variety of attendees from the political world, including former Speaker Kevin McCarthy, Senator John Thune, Republican, South Dakota, Senator Lindsey Graham, Republican, South Carolina, and Representative Mark Walker, Republican, North Carolina. Okay, y'all take a good look at this, because you can see it's mostly white people at the wedding, so I guess he doesn't have any black friends. Or family for that matter. Seems like I did see a black guy on the stage. I guess that was his brother, and then I see one in the front and one in the back, so I don't know if they are serving or what, but there's a few of them splattered about, but it's mostly white folks. Congrats to Senator Tim Scott and Mindy on a beautiful wedding in Charleston, Walker wrote on X. I love this man, and I've watched his heart for God lived out in a difficult arena. Well, including telling a lie, saying this is not a racist country. Okay, heart for God. Congratulations to my longtime friend, Senator Tim Scott, and his beautiful bride, Mindy Noce, who were married today in the great state of South Carolina, Trump wrote on Truth Social. You have a great future. God bless you both. Noce, who is an interior designer in South Carolina, grew up in a military family with a father who was in the Navy and brothers who went to military school. She and Scott were engaged earlier this year after church friends tried to set them up on a pickleball date. A pickleball date. Okay, cute. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you had any hopes, ladies, of marrying Tim Scott, you're too late. He's off the market. He's married to Ms. Mindy Noce Scott. The sarcasm in my voice comes from the fact that this seems like a sham, just something to get him through whatever his political ambitions are. So anyway, maybe I'm wrong, and maybe he really did find love at 59. He's 59 years old now, and she has several children. So hopefully black men will come to understand that it's perfectly all right to marry a woman with children if that's who you want. Okay, y'all. Thank you for listening. Let me know what you think about the video, and have a wonderful evening.